If you have ever wondered what a specific person feels when you are thinking about them, doing your meditation, affirming, scripting, visualizing right before falling asleep, today we are going to understand something super important. Because this time between wakefulness and sleep isn't just about relaxation. This is transmission. This is connection. This is where Neville Goddard said that imagination becomes creation. But before we start, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Elle, and I'm here to share insights to help you shift your energy, your mindset, and your reality. And if you are ready to take this to the next level and work one-on-one with me, please check out the description box below for my website and all the details on coaching. But right now, let's get into it. There's a reason why many manifestation techniques focus on nighttime. This is where your mind enters Theta, a state that is the doorway for your subconscious mind. It's where assumptions become impressions. We are also in Theta state when we wake up. It's a short window, but you can also achieve the same results. The problem is that most people, when they wake up, the first thing that they do is to look at their phones and think about what they are going to do in the day. And that's where you get out of that state, because you have to focus, you have to plan your day or think about your day consciously. Anyway, there is something that most of us don't realize. When we are thinking about our specific person, we are not just imagining them and living in la la land. We are connecting with them, not consciously, subconsciously, but we are connecting with the version of them that we assume to be true, that we assume is the real version of them. And that's why we need to pay attention to what kind of thoughts do I entertain when I'm thinking about that person. That's why we rewire our brain when we want to change our relationship, or we want to change how someone shows up in our reality. So when you are visualizing them, imagining them, thinking about them, the way that you want to experience them, what happens on the other side is that they start thinking about you more often. They start remembering things. You activate that magnetic attraction. They don't know why these things are coming to their mind, but they start feeling like these are amazing things, and how didn't I see this before, or why am I not with that person? Of course, this all depends on the quality of your thoughts and feelings, because your most dominant assumption is going to manifest. But what we are talking about is thought transmission. This is possible because there is only one consciousness, and what we feel, what we experience as separation doesn't really exist. We are all connected, and in your reality, you get to experience the things that you assume to be true. And that's why when you imagine, your imagining becomes the seed of that desire. Another thing that they go through is a strange sense of missing you. Even if you're not talking, even if they broke up, even if in their mind it doesn't make sense because it's over, but they start thinking about you, remembering things that show them that you are the person that they want, that you have the things that they need. They miss being with you, they miss talking to you, because the subconscious doesn't operate on logic. It operates on feeling. And you feeling the wish fulfilled, you're bringing up that connection with them. To understand this fully, you have to understand that we also create the breakups. We repel people with our assumptions, with our fears, with our insecurities, with our thoughts and feelings about them, what could be happening, fear of losing someone, for example. So because we create the breakup, we can also manifest them back into our lives. We can also change the story, and we can say, we are the person that they want. We are the one. We are everything. You can change your story about who you are in that relationship. And this changes the story with them as well. They also feel your chosen version of them. When you imagine someone being loyal, committed, loving, caring, patient, many different things, but when you imagine them being this way with conviction, they feel that version coming alive within them. They feel the desire to become that version, to work on themselves, to level up. Their inner world recognizes itself to match a state that you assume, because in your reality, people match your assumptions. So when you hold that version of them in your inner world, this is who they are, this is how they treat me, then this is what you are going to experience. Last but not least, they feel magnetically attracted to you. They want to reach out, they check your social media, they want to be around, they remember things that they want to discuss with you, they check out the place where you typically go. Suddenly, they desire more closeness. They want to be around you. Is this going to stick? It depends on your assumptions. Okay, if you go back telling the old story, feeling the old feelings, then it's probably not going to stick. But if you have worked on yourself and you changed your assumptions about yourself and them, then you're going to see more progress in how they are acting, how they are connecting with you. I want you to keep this in mind because it's extremely important. When you are thinking lovingly about someone, you are imagining, you're doing meditations, you are affirming, you are not really sending a message to them or manipulating them or forcing them to do something. What you are doing is you are shifting your reality. You are shifting the version of you that you are, and consequently your reality, and your person exists in your reality. You are aligning yourself with other beliefs and assumptions and perceptions about life, about love, about relationships, and that version of them that is aligned with your new beliefs is going to show up. So basically, you are choosing that version of them who is already aligned with you. And the beautiful part is that they move towards you because they already feel it. They feel you change, and that change within you changed them. So today, when you go to bed, hold on to the version of them that you want to experience, exactly how you want to experience them, but also the version of you who can have it, who accepts it, who feels safe in that environment, who is 100% certain of that story. When you close your eyes, don't worry about the 3D. Focus on the version of you that you want to be and the version of this relationship that you want to have. And you're going to see them moving towards you without you having to force anything, because this is how we manifest a change in our lives. Everyone can change, guys. You too. They too. Keep up the good work, and I'm going to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.